I need to. What's going on?
Yes, the foundation we laid down was so strong, and it's just like,
Live and also on Stationhead, so make sure you guys tune in for the actual station first. R&B singer signed to the rock, my pretty. Let's go.
Somebody tried to call me, like they don't know I'm live. Like,
so how many rounds you be going?
You know.
The people don't.
You know them.
I know, but the people don't.
Okay, so
I'm
what's the answer?
asking for the people.
What's the answer? What's the answer?
Baby, let me tell y'all something. On which y'all. Diddy likes it raw. FYI is that word in the curve is that JT and Puffy and the City Girls, they have done music in the booth, which is why I'm not really understanding why the promotion of the album didn't do well, since they're with a person that has an album. But being that, of course, Puffy's track record is not to promote artists, just promote itself. All the shade, and you know it's true. So I'm not really surprised, but I am shocked because Lil Miami is Puffy's bag. You know what I'm saying? So I was a little surprised at that. Word on the curve is that Yungmiami has taken the highest from Brother Love only because it is giving somewhat of a stain to the brand of the City Girls. Word on the curve is that that Yungmiami is definitely the girlfriend of the former girlfriend or ex. Like, I need to. What's going on?
yes, the foundation we laid down was so strong, and it's just like,
Live and also on Stationhead, so make sure you guys tune in for the actual station first. R&B singer signed to the rock, my pretty. Let's go.
somebody tried to call me, like they don't know I'm live. Like,
What's going on, world? Let me give Marysweetness, aka Sweetness, Stax Radio, where we cater to mainstream throwback independent artists and it pays to be a listener. And you know we specialize in a good receipt. Before we get started, I bless everyone, including myself, with a never-ending cycle of increase and enjoyment. Welcome to our channel. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We thank you. We almost had 1,000 subscribers, and you qualify as our loyal listeners for our cash bag. We've linked up with Chime, but if you want more information, just stick to the entirety of the video. Today is New Music Monday. We're talking about the latest from the City Girls called I Need a Thug. We're going over the pros and the motherfucking cons. Now, we already have a separate video talking about the dynamic duo of the City Girls, how they came about, how they came on the scene, their following album. This is the latest from their project. It's called Raw. It's their third studio album. It's a list of 20 tracks, and I Need a Thug is one of the signature songs that comes off the album. The title of the album is called Raw, as I already said. Now, if you guys want a separate video talking specifically about the album in its entirety, we will give you that. We will give you a brief rundown of the latest from the project, which I just said was Raw. Now, I'm liking the album. I give it about an 8.5. Now, the cons for me for the album is that 1 or 2 tracks is not really mixed down to my liking, and the album is not really doing so well, and I believe due to lack to little promotion. Now, you know they already came out with a Good Love featuring Usher Baby, which is a signature song off the album too, which is also a bop. But like I said, if you want me to talk about the album in a separate video, I will just put the information in the comments. Today we're talking about the latest single from their album called Raw. It's called I Need a Thug, okay? They sampled the track from LL Cool J, I Need Love. Now, I'm absolutely loving enjoying the latest from the single. I love the vibe. I love the visual. The ladies are somewhere in Miami on a beach. They look like they're in a poolside, and then they're by the hotel, and they're just laying out, cooling, maxing, and relaxing, and getting some back rubs from some men. There's one point where JT is in a tub full of ice. She has some fronts in her, some gold-fronted fronts in her mouth. There's another signature where Miss Miami is giving them body yada yada, and one segment where they're in the poolside again with the boys, giving that little back rub, and of course giving us body yada yada in the bikinis, and of course these girls do not disappoint with the visual, so I'm loving the visual all the way around the board. Now, the song has a very strong hook. I'm feeling the hook. I'm feeling the delivery for both girls. I believe that they both been in the studio just basically practicing and giving that delivery, because Word on the Curb is that they done got cool with Kim. So you know Kim probably just coached them behind the scenes on how you kick it like this, kick it like that. So the lyrics are there. The bars are definitely there. And the hook is definitely strong. So I give this song a 10 all the way around the board. I really do enjoy the hook. And I really do enjoy the dynamic duo of the City Girls, because there's not a lot of groups out there in hip-hop, and I believe that if hip-hop would just tone on the groups or tone on more of what the City Girls have to offer, hip-hop will be in a better state, because there's not a lot of groups out right there, and it's very necessary for this thing called hip-hop, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm giving the song I Need a Thug a 10 all the way around the board. Both girls, they compliment each other. Both girls, they ride the beat. And I'm absolutely loving the hook. It's really catchy, okay? So now we're here. Now, JT breaks her silence and says that Diddy likes it raw. FYI is that Word on the Curb is that JT and Puffy and the City Girls, they have done music in the booth, which is why I'm not really understanding why the promotion of the album didn't do well, since they're with a person that has an album. But being that, of course, Puffy's track record is not to promote artists, just promote itself, all the shade, and you know it's true. So I'm not really surprised, but I am shocked because Lil Miami is Puffy's bag, you know what I'm saying? So I was a little surprised at that. Word on the Curb is that Yungmiami has taken the highest from Brother Love, only because it is giving somewhat of a stain to the brand of the City Girls. Word on the Curb is that that Yungmiami is definitely the girlfriend of the former girlfriend or ex-girlfriend, on-off girlfriend, Gina. If y'all know her last name, I don't remember her last name, put in the comments. She's saying that Little Miami and Puffy were known to taunting her. Now, I don't know if I believe Miss Gina too much, only because she says one thing and she says another. She has some allegations against Puff Daddy, but then she has pictures taunting and saying that she's in a relationship with Puffy. So people like that, I just kind of give them the side eye about the credibility of their story. Not to say that allegations are not true against this man, because I do believe all allegations are true moving forward when it comes to Puffy and his ways and his track record, definitely. Now, when it comes to Yungmiami, she has taken a hiatus. It's true that both were friends and they do talk offline, but as far as a relationship, you will not see the two of these two, excuse me, I hair my face. These two making any type of music anytime soon, because of the backlash and of course what's going on in the media and the press. Well, anyway, I'm done with this. We want to know, do you feel the latest from the City Girls project called I Need a Thug? Are you feeling that Yungmiami has done a hiatus? Do you think she's smart? Do you think that her and Puffy are secretly in a relationship? Do you think that Puff Daddy mistreats her, or she mistreats him, or it's an even situation of even ground? Come here, come Little Miami. Little Miami, I done told you offline, take that geriatric motherfucker to the bank, girl, okay? Because we believe in that you beating the heck out of Puff Daddy, okay? But if you want the full receipt, you got to go to Stationhead.live / Marysweetness, where we get into some things. Well, I'm done with this. Make sure you guys continue following www.facebook.com/Marysweetness77 to join our Sex Radio group, and Instagram Miss Albie Sweet, and www.facebook.com/Marysweetness77 to join our Sex Radio group, and Instagram Miss Albie Sweet, TikTok Marysweetness64, and Stationhead.live/Marysweetness, Stationhead.live/Marysweetness at 8:45 p.m. It's always a vibe. It's always a bop. And if you're an artist, get your music streamed on our iTunes and Spotify show, and make sure you follow our information in the comments below on how you can qualify and get you $100 in your hand. If you have a qualifying direct deposit, you get $100 on us. All the information is in the chat room. Anyway, I'm done with this. Remember that the rest is to come, and if I could use some encouraging words, spread love because you can. I'm your girl, Marysweetness, aka Sweetness, Stax Radio. We came to make sure you throw back independent artists and it pays to be a listener. I love you guys for watching. We'll see you on the show. Peace.